So this is actually the February 28th version of This Week at the Chamber on March the 3rd.
And coming just a few days late.
This week, the first week in March has been our Business Leader Roundtable, something that is new that we're instituting this year for our investors. An opportunity for the leaders of these organizations, broken out by category of industry and manufacturing, small business, and service organizations. These C-suite folks, managers, owners, come in and sit down and talk to each other about issues that they share in common.
Yeah, and I think what I like the most is it almost feels like I think we got a little bit of pushback in the beginning, like, okay, so you want us to come talk about what we're doing and our strategies, but I mean, at the end of the day, you might have the best people strategy in the world, and you
Right.
can tell. I mean, you can read all of these leadership books
Right.
about people strategies, but you still got to go out and execute.
You have to do that. Yes.
And so it's just, yeah, like you said, people knowing that they're not alone and being able to just kind of crowdsource this wisdom of how can we make our overall economy better here. We've also had an extremely busy week. I hate saying busy, but we've been out of the office a lot, right? So last week we presented at Rotary, then Monday we presented at Kiwanis, Wednesday we presented at Lions. So we have been all across the Civic Clubs in the last 7 days talking about economic development and what's going on at the Chamber, and has been just an awesome opportunity for us. Personally, my favorite part about going to that is, we give them all the stats, we show the photos, we talk about all the programs, but then we get the chance to interact and hear from them, a lot of who are business and community leaders in these civic clubs, hear from them what they're curious about, what are they not hearing, or what do they want to hear more about.
Yeah, and that's really important, and I think you and I tag teamed that. And in fact, I just got another request to do another economic update later this month. So that's wonderful. Yes.
All right. Get it on the calendar.
Very good. We're going to do that. And today, in fact, just about an hour and a half, you and I are going to be hosting a representative of National Food Chain who's coming here to learn more about Harrison. We're on a short list, and before they get into the details of looking at real estate, they want to make sure that this is the kind of community that they'd like to come to. So we'll be sitting down with that representative for about an hour and probably doing a short driving tour of the community to just orient them to what we've got here and the great business environment we provide. And we're excited to be able to do that because there's interest in coming to this community.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to retail, people forget that the daytime population of our market area that retailers look at is 64,000 people. So significantly more than you see on the sign for Harrison or the sign for Boone County.
Right.
And so we've got a lot to offer. So we're excited to be able to host these people. Let's do the very last one that was finalized yesterday. So if we would have done this video on Monday like normal, this wouldn't be on the calendar. But the SBC, the Small Biz Connection Group, we talk about this all the time. The same group that runs Empower Local, the Scavenger Hunt, they have finalized their programming for the year, the workshops, all the dates, and it kicks off Thursday, 1 week from today, if you're watching this live, Thursday, March the 10th? I'm looking right now. March the 10th. In the afternoon, after hours, at the Harrison Country Club for a Small Biz Connection business after hours. We're starting at 5 o'clock, ending about 6:30, or as long as you'd like to stay. I don't think they're going to kick you out.
Well, I think this just gives you an idea for those of you that watch this and keep up with what's happening at the Chamber this week. It's really what's happening in the community, the broad community, and there's something for everybody. So thanks for joining us today, and get ready for our feature edition.
Yep. Let's talk about annual meeting with Brad and Justin, Equity Bank. Justin and Brad, welcome to This Week at the Chamber. Our host, very fittingly, we've got a big event coming up at the annual meeting. Glad to have y'all.
We're glad to be here. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yep. So our annual meeting coming up March 15th, presented by Equity Bank. We have got 95% of the seats sold and booked. So we're going to have a full house. And how good is it to be back in person this year?
Yeah, we're really excited about that. I think most people are excited to be back in person just with anything that we're doing, but we're really excited to be that for the annual chamber. We love what you guys at the chamber are doing for this community. I think the economic growth is evident, and we love the focus that you guys have taken. It goes right along with what we're trying to do here at Equity Bank, and just be the bank of choice when it comes to people needing loans and needing banking services to help grow this community and make it as strong as it can be.
Yeah. So this is your third year, Equity's third year of being the presenting sponsor of the annual meeting, and so y'all are some familiar faces around the community for sure. But if somebody's watching this for the first time and they don't know Brad and they don't know Justin, why don't you tell us, what is your role over there at Equity Bank, and who you are? Tell us.
Sure. Well, I'm Brad Daniel, and I'm the president of the Ozark Mountain region. And I've been with Equity Bank for about 3 years, and been in the Ozark Mountain region and Harrison area for the about the last year and a half now. So again, we're really, really excited to be the presenting sponsor for this event, and we're so happy that it's live again. And it's a great opportunity for us to be a sponsor, and like Justin said, we are we're such a huge supporter of the economic growth here, and get to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Buffalo National River. So really looking forward to that as well.
Yeah,
it's a great time to be in Harrison. So I'm Justin Harris. I'm the market president here in Harrison, as well as I serve a role as the regional lending manager, and work with that and all the other lenders that we have in our Ozark Mountain region. And my family and I, we lived here now about a year and a half, and moved from the metropolis of Bentonville, and was looking for more of that hometown feel we had originally when we moved there years and years ago. So we're excited to be here, excited for what we see in this town, the great personalities that we have, and it's a great time to be here in Harrison.
The regional director of the National Park Service that's going to be with us. Brad, you touched briefly on the kind of some of the theme this year, celebrating 50 years of the Buffalo National River, our nation's first national river, and obviously has a huge economic impact. So what will it be like introducing Dr. Frost?
I'm really looking forward to it, and getting the opportunity to meet Dr. Frost in person now, after speaking to him on the phone and learning a lot about him. But one thing that I'm really excited about is this is a great opportunity for all the local businesses in Harrison and surrounding areas to get back together and network again. And it's been a long time since we've been able to do that. We have a lot of new faces at the bank, and we're looking forward to a lot of our folks being there and being able to meet everybody in person as well.
Awesome. Again, of course, people know that this was going to happen in January, and now we got postponed to here because we wanted to do it in person. And this is really the first of the marketing push that we've kind of revitalized since the January postponement. And the more we talk about it, the more excited I get that we're actually going to get to do it in person and see everybody. It is one of our biggest, obviously it's our biggest event of the year, and one of our most fun, getting to celebrate all of the accomplishments that happened. We've got all our award winners, and then of course all of the guest speakers and y'all being a part of it. So we really appreciate that.
Well, it's warm enough right now to feel like we could actually go down the Buffalo River and float and enjoy it. So, it's an appropriate time.
Yeah, maybe everybody should just go ahead and submit for their PTO right now at the end of March 15th. You just take the rest of the day off. We'll just caravan all the way down to the river, and we'll see where we can float.
That'd be the way to do it. I'm sure Dr. Frost would love it too. He's an outdoorsman. He'd love it.
Maybe he'll take us on a guided tour. Yeah.
Well, absolutely. And I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you for allowing us to continue to be the presenting sponsor of this event. Equity Bank has been a partner with the Chamber for over 24 years now, and this is our third or fourth year of being the presenting sponsor of this great event. And so we're really looking forward to seeing everyone, and I can't wait to see everybody at 11:30 on the 15th.